football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Navy Midshipmen taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll return it. And the ball is loose on the return. A rather inauspicious start, but a golden opportunity after the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. He's got it on the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Midshipmen.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
It's complete to the left. Made a defender miss. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Navy! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Finds his man. It's Rice. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Larson. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. The midshipmen got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all...
He's loose. Touchdown, midshipmen. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Savage. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They'll leave it with the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Navy offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. There he goes. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Navy! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
From the gun, the ground game. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Might as well stick with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man, makes the grab. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. With the catch, it's Selvia. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. At midfield, he's got room. He now has 111 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Selvia. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Ballmer. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're about to run a dirty half dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, midshipmen! And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the... It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 7 over North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Notre Dame right back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Navy will go back on the attack. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside. Touchdown, Navy! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Rice. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the...
Beck's going for the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown, at least for now. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more snap coming before halftime. Here we go. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, midshipman! Great job by the back on the option.
Number 26 in the end zone.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Henderson. Turning it on! And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the option. Now the toss. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Navy! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. and 4 touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Gives it on the option. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to throw, it's Gutierrez. They needed a... And they got it, and the foot down for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Hits him with a stiff arm. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day. A great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
To the ground with the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Navy now facing 3rd and short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
For the offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. On the move at the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The midshipmen got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They're going to run it to the right. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
A productive play is one that it gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. He's got him. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Gutierrez. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
And This has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 45, on its way. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.